sakasakali sa executive session ay willing ka bang sabihin kung sino yung most guilty na sinasabi mo?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Sige, sa Coast Guard, please identify yourself, sir.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Attorney Captain Oliver Tanseco, Philippine Coast Guard po.
Captain Tanseco. Oo,
Yes,
kasi sana tatanungin ko yung Marina dito because kasi ayon sa salaysay ni Alice Go, ang ginamit nila ay yate, no? Kung halimbawa, kasi I receive information, Madam Chair, that most of the yachts in the country, mga luxury yachts, karamihan, ay hindi po nakarehistro as Philippine vessel. Most of them are, ang tawag sa kanila ay visiting yacht, no? Pero talagang, ang pagmamayari po nila ay mga Pilipino rin. So ang tanong ko lang sa ating Coast Guard, kung gano'n halimbawa, meron tayong suspicion na ginamit po yun, mas halimbawa foreign flag vessel, mas hindi nyo, o Philippine flag vessel, may pagkakaiba ba yun kung sa inyo pong pagmamonitor? Halimbawa po, si Alice Go, meron hong, anong tawag doon, naka-red flag sa inyo, under watch. May pag-difference ba kung foreign or Philippine flag vessel ang tingin nyo na pwede nilang gamitin?
Madam Chair. Under the Philippine Coast Guard Law, our present law, Republic Act 9993, wala pong exemption doon. All merchant vessel. Ang exemption lamang po dyan are warship or vessels of a foreign state. So lahat po yan under sa inspection po ng Philippine Coast Guard. Yung question nyo po, Madam Chair, Sir, Senator, Sir, yung ano ang inspection po namin, mas heavy po tayo on foreign vessels coming into the country because of our commitment to international convention or regulation, one of which is the ISPS code. Isa po yan, bilang port state control po ang Philippine Coast Guard, we do ensure that the vessel is seaworthy, that the vessel has proper crew and equipment to ensure safe yung voyage. Yung pong tanong nyo on the possibility, the Philippine Coast Guard has come up with a report tungkol po dung possible route na ginamit po nila and would like to submit it sa executive sessions na naman po because there are some national security implications po. But I can state, Your Honor, that we do have report. We can monitor the in and out of vessels in the country. We do have a mode of identifying vessels, particularly on the time period mentioned by the witness, Your Honor.
And likewise,
Senator JV, if I may, salamat para doon, Captain Tanseco, yung sagot nyo kay Senator JV, and we will schedule that executive session, or at the very least, presentation po ng Coast Guard sa members of the committee at the most available common time. Salamat.
Likewise, Madam Chair, take advantage of that sa executive session if you can submit, kasi alam ko, tama, meron kayo tinatawag, nabanggit ko noon, yung AIS, no? Each vessel are equipped with AIS, yung automatic identification system, na dapat alam natin saan siya rehistrado at anong make ng vessel. No? I'm sure you can monitor that. Probably all the vessels that passed, no, from yung sa Mindanao going to Sabah, sana po ma-submit nyo sa committee.
Madam Chair, if I may. Yes po. Yung pong sinasabi ng ating good senator about AIS, that's a requirement for commercial vessels. May limitation po yun. Pagka pa passengers, 300 gross ton, meaning yung size niya po. Pagka naman po commercial, meaning cargo po yan, it's 500. In addition to AIS, kasi pwede rin pong i-switch off yan. Pwede, of course, subject sila to verification, to inspection. But meron po kaming tinatawag na intelligence method po namin. If I can name po yung ating system, ito po yung tinatawag nating DBD, Delta Victor Delta. Ito po yung dark vessel detection po natin, the capability that we do have right now, Your Honor.
Thank you for that, Captain. No? Yun lang, Madam Chair, kasi nagulat din po ako na when we were trying to do our research and investigation, that most of the luxury yachts, especially the newer ones, are not registered in the Philippines. I don't know for what reason, probably to evade or not to pay taxes and duties. So yung karamihan po ng mga bagong yate ngayon dito na dumadaong, ang sinasabi, kaya gusto ko sana matanong yung Marina, bakit po pinapayagan na visiting yacht ang classification sa kanila, gayong dito na po sila base. So probably that is another point, but I think we can dig deeper. Baka pwede hong nagamit itong mga local yachts, pero sila po ay foreign flag, no? Pero talagang pag-aari po ng mga Pilipino. Nakakalungkot, Madam Chair, kasi talagang may kaya, can afford na magyate, mukhang sila pa yung hindi nagbabayad ng buwis. Kaya po, hinahayaan na lang nilang sila for visiting o foreign flag vessel. So, yun po. Hintayin na po natin Marina in the next hearing. Last but, siguro itong huli na lang po take advantage, andito na rin po si Ma'am Alice, no? Siguro, we will have an executive session probably before we wrap up, no? Ito pong hearing na ito, kasi sabi nga kanina, bugbog na kayo, pagod ka na, no? Hindi nga 12 hours sa Kongreso dito, ilang oras. Siyempre, siguro naawaan sa sarili mo, pero siguro dapat maawa rin tayo doon sa mga naging biktima ng Pogo. Ikaw ba ay mastermind o willing ka ba magsabi kung talaga meron nasa likuran ng whole operation na ito?
Your Honor, hindi pa ako mastermind. Masasabi ko po, isa pa akong victim.
Victim. So, ikaw ay biktima. O kaya, pawn. No? Ikaw ay ginagamit ng isang criminal syndicate, international group o crime syndicate.
Your Honor, hindi naman po siya ginamit. If ever po, kung meron man po ako na itulong, ano po akong tao, helpful akong tao. Kung meron man po, yun lang po. Pero sa mga activities po na ginawa or sa mga allegations po, wala po akong kinalaman.
Kasi Madam Chair, no, siguro sabi ko lang kay Madam Alice, no, tanong ko lang kung kayo po tingin nyo sa ganitong operasyon, kayo ba ay guilty or kayo ba most guilty o tingin mo meron pang mas guilty sa inyo dito sa ganitong operasyon?
Hindi po ako guilty po.
So hindi kayo most guilty, meron pang mas guilty, kumbaga may mastermind pa talaga. Sige po.
Go,
Your Honor, I think sa tagal po na investigation, alam na rin po ng committee po, especially chaired by our Madam Chairman, who's really at the back of everything po.
Kaya ako natanong kasi, baka sa executive session, sana sa uli, ay may pagkakataon pa kayong sabihin kung sino man yung talagang nasa likuran. Kasi nga, kung sabi mo ikaw ay biktima, maawa din tayo sa mga naging biktima ng Pogo, di ba? So, sa executive session, hindi pwedeng ilabas yun, no? Sa media, sa publiko. Maintindihan namin kung ikaw ay natatakot, no? Dahil international crime syndicate po ito, natatakot ka para sa buhay mo. Para din mabawasan siguro yung kasalanan mo kung sakali sa executive session ay willing ka bang sabihin kung sino yung most guilty na sinasabi mo?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Madam Chair, so I wrap up. So I'm expecting that Ms. Alice Go will divulge the real masterminds of the operation of this international crime syndicate, and we will be responsible for her safety. So alam ko naman natin yun, pero sana po masabi po niya sa totoo. So she said yes already. So we will just await for the executive session. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Maraming salamat, Senator JV. I think it's the first time narinig ko na sinabi ni Guo Huaping na meron na tayong natutumbok sa buong kwento nung sino ang pinakamatataas sa likod nitong mga Pogo sa Pilipinas. At yung isa pa namin gustong malaman, sino sa mga government personnel o officials ang tumulong sa pagtakas kahit for monetary considerations. So if at the proper time gagawa ng motion si Senator JV for an executive session, posible sa susunod at posibleng huling hearing, the chair will be very open to that. Pag-isipan nyo rin yan, Go Huaping, maghingi ka ng payo sa iyong mga abogado para kung gagawin natin yung prosesong iyon, make the most use of it. Don't
Madam
waste
Chair.
the time, don't waste the opportunity, but
Yes,
make
Madam
the
Chair,
most use of
thank
it.
you for that.
Senator JV.
I will also, the proper time, make the motion for an executive session. And given the fact that Miss Alice Goat just now, ngayon lang niya sinabi na talagang sasabihin niya, naawa na rin kami sa inyo. Bugbog ka na, 13 hours, no? Nakakapagod din emotionally. So sana para sa mga biktima, biktima ka, lalo sa mga naging biktima, sabihin mo na rin, no, sa executive session. Thank you, Madam Chair.
May we ask from the Honorable Chair,
Majority Leader.
if we're going to
Senator
proceed
Francis.
with the executive session, because I've made likewise, as per your request, during the last hearing, I've made available the adjacent office, which is
Thank
just
you.
a few steps away, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much, Majority
So it is
Leader.
the pleasure now of the committee to have the executive session, or kasi matagal ka na nanghihingi na executive session, Miss Alice. Tuloy na ba ngayon?
Gusto ng komite, what say you?
Your
Go
Honor,
Huaping.
Madam Chair, I'm very thankful po for the opportunity po. However po, gusto ko po sana kasama po yung council ko po, yung league council ko po sana. Request ko lang po.
So sa next and
Opo,
possibly
next po.
last hearing na lang
Opo.
natin.
Wala ba
Wala
dito yung
lang.
council mo? Di ba
Wala
may-
ba yung council nyo
Sino
rito?
yung
Wala po.
kinoconsult mo kanina?
Nasa Cebu po sila, darating po sila sa Thursday po.
Sino yung kinakausap mo sa likod mo?
Si Attorney Ko, hindi nyo ba council?
Partners po. Apo.
Sinong
Oh,
council?
council pa niya.
Ni-request ko po si Attorney Stephen po, tsaka si Attorney Avisado po.
Attorney Avisado and
Attorney Stephen David po.
Attorney David.
Madam Chair,
Senator
let us
De La Rosa.
inform the resource person that whatever will be taken up during the executive session, hindi namin yan ilalabas. Hanggang sa committee lang yan. Kaya huwag kang mag-alala. Hindi ka namin dito, hindi kami mga traidor. Kung ano pag-usapan doon sa loob, sa amin lang yan for the consumption of this committee. Kaya huwag kang mag-alala. Then, I'm worried kung bigyan pa natin ng next chance, Madam Chair, baka lalala yung sakit niya, magkakaroon ng medical reasons na hindi na magdating dito. So, mas mabuti ngayon na, nandito na tayo. Baka mamaya, busy na tayo sa budget deliberation, Madam Chair. Next week, wala na. So, let us use this opportunity.
The
That's
chair
all, Madam
adds
Chair.
her advice to that of Senator De La Rosa. Go Huaping, napapanahon na eh. Nandito na yung lugar, ni-reassure kayo muli ni Senator De La Rosa nung assurance ng komite tuwing gagawa kami ng anumang executive session. I will really advise you to take advantage of this moment. At kung may bitin pa or nagtyaga nga kami sa mabagal na translation with resource persons na sa tingin naman namin nakakaintindi naman. You may ask Attorney Ko and your other counsels here present to consult with Attorney David kung may tanong ka during the executive session. But I really advise you to take advantage of this opportunity
And Madam Chair,
today.
Madam Chair,
Majority Leader.
kung masama ang pakiramdam niya, yung office ko katabi lang yung clinic eh. Pwede rin natin pa-assist sa'yo, Miss Alice, yung mga doktora at doktor doon.
Opo. So, muli, anong say nyo? Go Huaping.
Madam Chair, okay lang po na makausap ka lang po saglit si Attorney Stephen David.
Please
po.
do that.
Apo.